now listen, this is a good time for us to move on to this is what it looks like to be brainwashed. Now we're going to use some footage from TYT. And the reason we're playing this is what we've just seen, right? That chat we've just had with Sunita and what we're seeing in Destiny Church and Brian Tamaki and the things he's spreading. That kind of stuff leads to this kind of stuff. Okay, now we'll play about 4 minutes of this so you'll get the full gist of it. So this is TYT. I don't need any introduction because it's got a voiceover as well. But the people that Brian Tamaki influence, who I don't hold as accountable as Brian Tamaki, but the people that they're influencing become this person. And this is what it looks like to be brainwashed.
Sorry. I spent $3,000 to stay here. I'm not having my child see a man pretending to be a woman. This is completely offensive to me.
I'm sorry. Then you should leave.
No, because I paid $3,000 to be here. I'd like to talk to the manager.
He's right there.
In Hawaii, the Karen,
A literal Karen.
A hotel manager about some drag queens is named Beth Bourne. She's a founder of the California chapter of the conservative Moms for Liberty. And Bourne is an employee of the University of California, Davis.
Okay, why do you think it's okay to pretend that you're a woman?
We were invited here.
You were invited here? Who invited you here?
The manager.
The manager thought it was okay to have men pretending to be women in front of children, even though we know there are boys that are having their penises cut off because they are effeminate.
And this is the thing, and this is what Brian Tamaki, so if you missed that, she starts talking about boys cutting their penises off. So this is the transphobia being also thrown at, and you heard it with Brian Tamaki. Brian Tamaki talked about the transgenders in part of that press release that I left. The reason I'm showing you this footage rather than them intermediately is actually both of them have footage, and TYT ended up kind of putting the two of them together. So we'll just have a listen.
That they could become women because they're effeminate and they like wearing makeup and they like wearing drag. There's lots
you're
of...
wearing shorts and a tank top. Isn't
Exactly.
that masculine?
No, it's not.
The performers are in the lobby in between shoots, and Moms for Liberty Karen Beth Bourne is freaking out.
No, I paid $3,000. I'm not leaving the lobby. No, I want to talk to a manager. I want to know why this was allowed at this hotel.
Okay, miss, I'm a manager and we can talk about it on the side if you can split the phone.
No, I'm
You
not.
heard enough? I mean, honestly, it goes on for a bit longer, but I mean, it goes on for 2 more minutes, so maybe we've heard enough, but you get the point. That's what it looks like to be brainwashed. That's what it looks like to be brainwashed by the likes of Brian Tamaki, nothing to do with Brian Tamaki, but the likes of Brian Tamaki. Then all of a sudden you end up being someone who sees a pantomime show. Drag is pantomime. This is not transgender women. This is mostly, more often than not, men dressed as women, but not exclusively. And then going off on all your transphobic talking points. That's what it looks like. In fact, look, there she is right there. That's what it looks like to be brainwashed.
I thought you believed that women were real, that because you put on makeup, because you're wearing high heels, because you have...
How angry she is. And that anger, yeah, but that anger comes from a place of entitlement, and it comes from a place of someone thinking they have the absolute truth. And that's what I talk about when people under Brian Tamaki. That kind of entitlement, that kind of, entitlement is probably the best word, comes from someone that thinks they have absolute truth. And where they get that from, Moms for Liberty is a conservative Christian group. And she just keeps on going. And long story short is they gave her back her $3,000 and sent her on the way, and the drag queens finished the photo shoot that they'd been invited to do at the hotel. But that's what it looks like, Chewy, to be brainwashed.